We lift our hearts with praise.
I think the most important thing is to look around and see where we are. The capital. There's very few people have an opportunity to lie in state capital, and I think this sums Eddie Robinson up.
It was a unique mix of emotions in Baton Rouge. There was the expected sadness involved with saying goodbye to a legend.
You would always say that you don't miss what you never had. Hey, excuse me.
But there were also sounds of joy.
Good. All right, Coach.
Sounds of old friends reuniting. Former players remembering the man and the times that changed their lives forever.
It's a day of celebration, celebrating the homegoing of Coach Robinson and the legacy of him being the coach of Grambling and helping so many players, people in general.
It's happy to see the people come back and show the respect for Coach Rob and what they thought of him. The memories, they bring back a lot of memories, pleasant memories in many cases.
He has touched as many lives as any president of Polk probably touched over a period of 50 some odd years. And you're talking about a humble man who probably didn't know the impact that he's had on so many lives.
These men certainly know his impact. You can see it written all over their faces. The man that constantly told his players,
hurry.
gave them a day to remember at their own pace and be grateful Coach Rob walked into their lives.
Knowing the success he's had here, you just hope he has eternal life.
Good evening. We are live in Jackson where we were reminded of a very important sports note today. Training camp is hard. In fact, NFL training camp may be the hardest month in all of sport. Not only do these guys have to go through incredibly physical workouts, but they have to do it in the brutal Jackson heat. Playing NFL football may seem like a dream, but getting to the season can sometimes be a nightmare. Jackson is one of those places where you don't have to feel the heat because you can see it. Make no mistake, this is not football weather.
It's tough. We've been calling for the rain for 2 weeks. It was raining here like crazy prior to camp, and we haven't, we saw one rainstorm and it was between practices, so we haven't had any relief.
We know it's hot. We know it's going to be 100 degrees today, so we still have to practice. No matter how much you want to or not, you still have to come out and show these coaches that you're mentally tough.
The heat hits the Saints at a bad time. This is the time in camp when guys start to hate camp.
We've been going 21, 22 straight practices now since camp started a week and a half ago, so there hasn't been that kind of break.
It's a little hard. It takes more concentration and focus, but I think everybody here has done a great job of that.
It's hard, but mentally you got to be focused. Your body do what your mind tell it to do. So that's where I'm at right now. Yeah, I'm a little tired. My legs are a little sore, but it's camp.
But there is a light at the end of this very hot tunnel. The preseason schedule is on the way.
We're looking forward to just going to get somebody else other than ourselves.
I think everybody's looking forward to that. Everybody's going to be really excited to, get back into it as far as playing real football games.
The real games are not what define camp. It's these practices and the real heat that make a team.
It's tough if you make it tough. Like I said, it's all mental. It's mental. It's more mental than it is physical. This training camp is a big test for a lot of guys.
Okay. It is a big test, and today was a big test for the new guy, too. Reggie Bush struggled a little in camp today. He struggled at times, and that led to frustration, which led to his coach saying that the new guy really needs to learn how to deal with failure just a little bit better.
The key is just being able to leave a mistake, though. In other words, where it doesn't all of a sudden translate into the next couple, 3, 4 plays, because he's back to that still first play. I mean, I get that way as well. You get frustrated as a coach or a play caller when something doesn't go well on first down, and you can't get that out of your mind, and it's time to go to second down. So, but yeah, I think that's the sign of him wanting to get it right is a good thing.
In the world of the Blue Star, some medium-sized news coming out of Cowboys camp in Oxnard. Terrell Owens practiced today, sort of. He didn't practice with the team during the morning session or the afternoon session, but he did run routes after the morning session said his hamstring felt better, but apparently it did not feel good enough for him to go through the evening practice, so he misses 2 more practices today. In case we haven't mentioned this, the Saints and Cowboys are coming to town in less than 2 weeks. Saints and Cowboys will be playing at Independence Stadium on August the 21st. Good seats still available for what will be a once-in-a-lifetime game at Independence Stadium. Speaking of once-in-a-lifetime, there's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity tomorrow in Bossier. Evander, the real deal Holyfield, holding a free public workout at the Riverdome. It is free, but you must be 21 to enter, and I believe he has his sparring partner, so show up with a still camera, not your gloves.